Clark, the fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity. People weren't just. Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will tip inside and lay it in. She's had both looks to score and been able to pass the ball out to open shooters. And at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits. Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. OH, cheering, it's Smith. We spent a lot of time learning through film. Nice drive by Kelsey Mitchell, but young players need those reps on the floor with one another. There's the Mitchell curls it out, Boston handoff, Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in. Clark picked up now by D. Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark this. Welcome back. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Step back three, just below the logo drilled. Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark pretty step back, hits a three. Breanna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. For time, she was the MVP of the Final Four. But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. So the help side's got to be there. How about the finish at the other end? Breanna Stewart on her double-digit scores for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team. Deanna, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, trapping horns. Oh, launches and connects on a three. And that jumper looked like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine. Clark got by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11. Talking about Jonquil Jones, and at the 4. Clark bounce pass at Smith again. Clark pull up 3. That one here at a career first. The step back going right, I may add. It's usually step back going left. Here's Clark, still trying to find a rhythm. A deep pull, got it. Ashley adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in. Defense that has started this run for Atlanta. So, the help side got to be there. How about the finish at the other end? Fever trying to shake free, get some space, did not take the 3, drives, Smith gets loose, and lays it in. And Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanai Carrington just looking at. And numbers don't care about politics. They care. Back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a 3. And Alyssa Smith had to went to the line and did in fact complete the 3-point play. What do you have 3? That's behind the back pass from Clark. Rims here, hesitation. You have to come out on her, goes by. Her first 2. Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the young, the wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a 3. Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel, laughter, to turn her back and score. Minnesota early. Bridget Carlton gets free on the lane. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2, cheering. Points 4. Dot's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a 3. They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes. No one kicks up Clark, who cans a 3. Clark makes for Clark. On a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter, Clark again. Music, Lexi, cheering. Brown has missed a 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2. Cheering, Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a 3. Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and deliver just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space. Here's Clark turning the corner, lays it in.